Good Thursday morning to you. Coming to you today from the campus of Etowah Community College at Davis Event Center for the Homecoming Day festivities and our Coca-Cola Coach's Corner. We had to come see the man personally today, Coach Travis Macon. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. I don't look as good as you, man. You dress up nicely.
Well, I got to give all the credit to my wife.
Okay.
Smart man.
That's right. Also joining us today is Drew Belt, the teaching professional from Tupelo Country Club, and good to have you. Well, you made it. We're road warriors, man. We've been on the road like 3 Thursdays in a row.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a beautiful place to be. I've actually never stepped foot in this building. It is shiny and nice.
I wanted to
I love
get
it.
your thoughts because Drew's been around the world, gentlemen. If you didn't know, he's seen a lot. Been to a lot of venues. Been to obviously a lot of campuses. But isn't this impressive?
Really impressive. I want to walk around a little bit now.
Okay, we'll do that after the show. All right, Drew's here. You join the conversation on the Elite Realty text line at 331-2508. We're going to be joined by Dr. Jay Allen from the Etowah Community College here in just a bit. Talk more about some of a lot of exciting things going on, projects and so forth. The enrollment here is unbelievable, so we'll talk with Dr. Allen about that a little later. But first, Coach Macon, here we are. Big one tonight with Kahoma, and it seems that you guys sort of have found a rhythm as of late.
We have. The team is starting to come together. So when you have a young team like this and they're starting to gel, we call it gel, this is very impressive to watch them play.
Indeed, they're 2-0 now in the North Division, tied for first with Holmes. And boy, it's been a battle. You don't see many offenses these days, Coach, that can mix the run and pass as well as your guys have been able to do.
Well, our offense, my offensive line, I give all the credit to them. They are the bell cow of the group, and our quarterback, Dale J, he's getting better and better each week.
Dale J, and you talk about a lot of sophomores that are leading you, especially in that backfield. But let's talk a little about Dale J. Bailey, 132 yards and 3 touchdowns on 61 carries, 920 and through the air with 5 touchdowns, and only 2 picks on 84 of 130. That's mighty impressive.
That's really impressive. Even one of the picks, it wasn't his fault. You know, it was a tip ball. So one thing we tell Dale J each week, we don't need Superman, we need Batman. Batman is going to always do the little things, right? Superman going to try to do too much.
I like that. I like that.
No, Superman. I love it. All right, well, let's talk also, speaking of sophomores, your running backs, getting a lot of touches and a lot of production from both Mikael Allen and Jalen Foster.
Both of them have been doing good. What I like about we got 2 Division I running backs, and they're not selfish. So we don't tell them when to go in the game. They sell. So they have a series when they're trying to go out there. So it helps the offense and the whole room when you come out there. The offense, we don't have any guys that are our guys. Everybody plays as a team. Everybody plays within the system. So it's been going really good.
Your wide receiving core, we talked about balance, 184 a game passing, 176 yards a game on the ground, and so that means you're getting some good production out there with your wideouts.
We are the 3 guys, Nate Branch, Jackson, and Coles. All 3 of the guys are carrying the load as far as the passing game. I still want more. Every day in practice I find a reason to get mad, but those guys respond, and I tell them each time we got to have a great game.
Well, you're on a 3-0 run, and it wouldn't have happened without some good defensive play. We talked about the offense, so let's move to the other side of the ball, Coach, and how proud you've been of their recent efforts.
I have, and it all starts with Aurel Gray. We challenged him. He's the only sophomore that has had any playing experience coming from last year. So he has taken control of that defense. And again, he's Batman. He's not Superman. He makes everybody, be robbing around him. So he does a good job of getting everybody to play.
Oh, he does a good job of getting you the ball back, too, with 3 forced fumbles.
Oh, he does. I hope he gives me 3 more tonight.
Put him down. Put him down for that. Aurel Gray. Now, let's talk about your secondary. You've getting some good play so far out of Taj McBride, 2 interceptions versus Delta. One of those took to the house 73 yards, and that's freshman that can contribute big plays like that. Man, that's awesome.
Going into the season, I have watched Taj grow. He wasn't confident about himself. To watch him be who he is right now shows you the hard work he has put in, his position coach has put in. So I want those guys to continue just to develop and just keep working hard.
All right, we're talking with Coach Travis Macon, and here's a thought with our one of our friends on the Elite Realty text line. Says, ask Coach how he kept the team together after the shaky start. This is Joe saying hello today. Thanks, Joe.
A lot of prayer. One thing I do, we stick to the system. So we never did change our practice time. We never changed our schedule with the guys. We had a young team and we knew it going into it. So we just stuck to the schedule. And you also have to move some guys around. If the guys don't buy in, I'm a believer you got to get that guy out. So, we made a lot of changes on the defensive side of the ball. The guys that started the first game that are now not starting. So those are some of the changes we made, but just stick to the system.
Okay, and every week we visit with you, most times over the phone. We're glad to be here today. But every conversation we have to throw in Burciaga.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a tradition, and I'm afraid if we don't, bad things may happen. You may need him, and boy, he's certainly been a force in the kicking game for you.
He has. I'm expecting him to have a big night tonight because last week the grass was a little too high, and the conditions were bad. But I didn't blame last week on him, so I'm looking for him to respond tonight.
Yeah, 13 of 15 on extra points, 6 of 7 on field goals, along with 48 for a one-time National Player of the Week, I believe, Eli Burciaga. I bet he can hit a golf ball too. That kind of.
I'm gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, I mean, Drew, are kickers good golfers?
Kickers usually play golf, that's correct.
Yeah.
They usually have that time to go to the golf course.
True. Dr. Allen and I were saying, if you're good at golf, you're probably not working enough.
Yeah.
It's your real job. All right, well, let's talk about the opponent tonight in Coahoma. 0-5 overall, 0-2 in division play, but homecoming, there's a lot of things going on, and definitely want to make sure you're focused when this game kicks off.
That's correct. We went into this game, everybody knows that the North kind of comes through Fulton now, so everybody's going to try to knock us off. So going into the week, we was a little harder on the guys, for a game like this. Coahoma has a quarterback that's very dangerous with his legs, so defensively we got to rally around him and we got to make sure we make good tackles.
Yeah, he's been their main threat, the quarterback, Jabari Watson, and he's had 3 touchdowns on 35 carries, only thrown for 371 and 1 touchdown. So tonight, all about your effort to get back on track in this division. It doesn't get any easier after this week, does it?
It don't, but I can't look past tonight.
Right.
Once tonight is over, I'll worry about next week. But we still got a road ahead of us, but we got to start with tonight. 1
week at a time, and tonight they will kick off their homecoming festivities. We're going to be talking more with Dr. Allen about some of the things surrounding homecoming. But I do want to mention a comment that Lane Kiffin made earlier in the week and talked about the success of Trinidad Chandler coming from a lower division at Ferris State, and how a lot of players that may have been previously lost in Division II or in the community college system are getting opportunities now to move up, and he's a great example of that.
Yes, he fits good in their offense, and Coach Kiffin does a really good job of simplifying the offense for him. So I look for him to take Ole Miss all the way to the top. I'm an Ole Miss guy.
No, you are, Coach.
Hey, I'm hoping they go undefeated.
And throw a little rebel talk in. and I guess that gives any player, and he mentioned that. He said, I don't care if you're in Division III, if you're playing community college, if you're in a high school nobody knows about, just work your tail off, and good things are going to happen.
Yes, sir. You want players. I've been noticing in 1AA, they come by the building and they looking for players that love football, not love recruiting. So that's what's coming down. They don't want to hear you talk about money. They want to hear you talk about football. So I think that's going to be the new pattern that all the coaches are taking.
Yeah, you got to find them. And Drew, it's all about, still Jimmy's and Joe's. And nowadays, with the head coaching situations that are going on at some of these major universities, like a Texas, like a Penn State, where their coaches are like, in Auburn, where their coaches are on shaky ground, and there are all these buyouts. I want to ask Coach and you, Drew, is it more important? It used to be the emphasis on let's get the right guy. Let's get this hot coach, this coordinator, this assistant, and let's pay him a truckload of money, and he's going to make winners out of us. I don't know that that's the priority anymore. It's taking a truckload of money and you know where it's going. Isn't that more important now?
I'm gonna let Coach answer that one first.
It seems to be that the coaches, they're changing roles from a CEO to more of just raising money for the players. It's really you can speak to it more, but like it's really changing the perspective of what the coach is. And I think Kiffin has taken that role probably better than anybody. Raising money for the players, doing things outside the box, going to the transfer portal. And Coach, you don't know this, but Trinidad actually went to the same school I went to. So I'm super excited that he's down here. And it's really neat because his high school, everyone asked him, you weren't very good in high school. He's like, no, I was really good, just no one noticed me.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really neat to see, like, Itawamba here, players can go here and still get a chance. And they're just as good. Maybe they just weren't recruited the same. And Trinidad was that guy. And he went to Ferris State, and he didn't start for 2 years.
Wow.
For his first 2 years, he started 1 year. And the 1 year, the coach came up to him, the quarterback coach came up to him and said, you got nothing more here, man. You did everything. Go somewhere bigger.
Right.
And luckily, he's got that chance to Ole Miss. So
Yeah.
any player, and you, like you said, you have 2 D1 running backs.
Yeah.
They're going to go anywhere. And it's so cool to see.
Yeah, that's fantastic, Coach. I'm not saying the coach ain't important. I'm just saying that it seems to me now that you can't put all your eggs into the head coach basket and expect this great recruiting results anymore because kids aren't going for the head coach as much as they are what?
The money.
Cha-ching!
Yeah. It's all about the money.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's becoming. For me, I would rather have really good players than have all the money because if we're winning, the money will come.
Ah, well said. Well said. Say hello today on our text line 3312508. Here's a note on that subject, I believe. Coach is going from CEO to CFO.
There you go. That's exactly it.
Makes sense. And you better be. It's one thing to be a great recruiter, and Coach, you've been around a lot of. You were recruited. You've been around a lot of great recruiters. Does that necessarily translate now in terms of getting the best players, other than what you're offering in NIL?
Well, getting the best players sometimes means you have to go find that kid that nobody else wants for fit in your system. We was talking about Taj earlier. Well, Taj only had 2 schools that offered him. It was Itawamba and Northeast. Well, now he's starting. Now he's going to get a Division I offer. He didn't have the 14 schools like everybody else. So you just got to find the best player that fits your system.
Well, Coach Trent Hammond was on with us yesterday. If you didn't hear the podcast, Coach had some of the best lines yesterday. He's a mess. I know you know that, Coach. But he was talking about Amon Hardy and how he was not heavily recruited. How he had to basically pull some strings, make some calls to get him to Nichols. And now this kid is a force to be reckoned with at Missouri. Best back in the conference, probably.
He is, and sometimes you have players like that. Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle. You know, Mississippi State found him just out there at practice, and look at him, he's still playing in the NFL. So there are players out there. You know, these
He's
guys
still dominating.
Still dominating.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I believe you're referring to Mr. Chris Jones.
Yes, sir.
You may have heard it. Although he missed a tackle the other night. I don't know what that was. We'll have to ask his sister when we see her at Buffalo Wild. Candace, what's up? What's Chris laying down on the play for? All right, here's Mr. West. Let's see. Let's test coach's trivia knowledge. Mr. West, NFL trivia. What 2 teams in NFL history have lost 5 conference championship games at home? I'm going to say Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Buffalo.
I don't know, though. Buffalo won a lot of conference championship games.
They lost a lot of Super Bowls.
Right.
At home.
They just lost in the Super Bowl. And they're at home.
Conference championship at home.
At home.
I would say like the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know San Francisco's knocked them off a few
Correct.
times in that
Correct.
NFC title game. Good question. I didn't realize that, Mr. West. Thank you. If you think you know, 3312508. Another note from the text line. JUCO players getting NIL money.
Oh.
Your thought, Coach?
I have 9 more years. They can do it in team.
Perfect answer. Yeah. Well, stories.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We actually on our team, we have one kid that he's gonna get some NIL money, so, it's coming to junior college. I hope it's down the line, but it's coming.
Yeah, we're so pleased to be here for homecoming today, as Itawamba will take on Oklahoma tonight. And you can hear the game right here on Super Talk, as well as on the Let's Go ICC channel with our buddy Adam Gore over there. He does such a tremendous job. And Coach, this entire athletic department, I'm just taken aback by the information I get, by the events you hold, the volleyball recently, your soccer program. I mean, and as you mentioned, the football program's in great shape. And the facilities, as Drew talked about, it's just a really good place to be.
It is, it's a family, and, it all starts at the top, and, he does a really good job of just putting the right people in place.
I would agree with that, sir. Thank you for saying hello today on the Elite Realty text line. And one of our listeners has chimed in on a conversation we were having yesterday on Missouri and Alabama. We just talked about Ahmad Hardy. And Coach, I want to ask you, here we have a team, this player, Hardy. Drew, did you know averaging over 7 yards a carry? And when he gets contact, he don't mess around.
What's the deal with
He
Missouri?
loves it, Coach.
What's the deal with Missouri and all these good running backs?
Missouri over, and here's another factor, and I know this is an 11 o'clock game, and Alabama's looked good lately. Missouri statistically is the number 2 defense in the country. They're front 7. So if they can somehow figure out Ty Simpson,
Yeah.
you're the coach, I'm not,
Where's the game played at?
in Columbia,
They might have a chance.
they might have a chance.
Visit Tuscaloosa.
We almost got a sprinkle from Coach.
2 words, fool's gold.
Missouri?
Yeah, fool's gold. I'm gonna go with that one.
Well, we're gonna find
Roll
out.
Tide.
We're gonna
I'll
find
go
out.
with
'Cause I think this may be, everybody drinks the same Kool-Aid. Every week, my guys drink the same Kool-Aid, Coach. I tried to tell them Florida. Did they listen? 14 picks for Texas, Coach. I know you were on Florida with me, but
I just don't think Missouri's played enough, and I think Alabama is starting to turn the tide, and they're gonna go up there and take care of business.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it for our household as well.
on behalf of your kid.
On behalf of Happy. You know,
The
my
Bell
wife's
family.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
a big Alabama fan,
Yes.
so we're gonna roll
Smart
Tide.
man.
I don't believe it. I think this is the best team that Alabama will have played thus far. And we'll see. We will see.
So,
So that 11 o'clock Saturday slot. I can't stand that game in that slot. Give me Kentucky versus Kent State at 11.
Oh, Kentucky.
You know, or something like that.
yeah, 11 o'clock is
Oh,
a,
yeah,
it's
11
a
o'clock.
really bad spot for
I'm
me.
trying to buy groceries. I'm trying to get the grill fired up. I can't be. It's a big game. There's some really other big games. Coach, before we let you go, because I know you got a busy day, I want to go over some of these picks because I got interest in these. And you know your football. You did take Bama. Let's go with Oklahoma at Texas.
Oh,
Oklahoma.
oh, yeah.
You know,
Wow.
Yeah, everything's saying.
Wow.
Now, Texas, by the way, was a 2.5 point favorite earlier in the week,
Mm-hmm.
but then they broke the news yesterday.
Quarterback.
He's questionable.
Uh-oh.
Wait, sounds good. Mateer,
He's questionable.
he could play. You know what happened? The line moved to Oklahoma. The line moved 1.5 to Oklahoma.
See, this is why I don't send my picks in until the Thursday show. Because I have to listen to Coach and his opinion. And I had Texas, and I might switch to Oklahoma
You know,
because of this.
I knew it was
Thank
coming.
you.
I don't know about your strategy there,
What?
but because you're not, well, you're doing okay. All right, another game I wanted to mention is Florida at Texas A&M. Did Florida find themselves last week? I believe they found a little something that's going to make them competitive here on out.
They might compete a little bit, but Texas A&M is pretty good.
You're right.
They got a $50 million roster.
They,
so.
Coach, they got.
They're not beating Texas A&M. You know what they found? They found the football from Arch Manning. That's what they found.
Yeah. Georgia at Auburn. We have one brave soul who is going with the homestanding Tigers, and I got a feeling this may be our upset special, sir. I like me some Auburn Tigers at home. And it's a night game. Hello.
I got Georgia on this one, and Georgia's mad right now, so they're gonna come in and beat Auburn. Good for Ole Miss. See if Auburn beats Georgia. Bad for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That's a big game for the Rebel fans to look at.
And these next, and that's something to consider, Coach. I mean, you Lane Kiffin talked about it yesterday about this SEC, how brutal and everybody can beat everybody on a given day. But if you're Ole Miss, you got Washington State, who you should cruise through, Saturday.
Right.
And then you're on the road to Georgia and Oklahoma, the only two other ranked teams on your schedule. And they're going to be playing some slobber knockers. Georgia playing Auburn this week. And Oklahoma playing Texas. I kind of like the way it sets up for the Rebels.
I do too. I hope Georgia win. Coach Reed's a good friend of mine, so I'm gonna stay neutral on it. But I hope Georgia wins so we can pop Georgia, then we can pop Oklahoma.
There we go. You got to put things in.
So, and I got a question for Coach as well. So this week I saw on Kiffin's favorite media, Twitter or X, there was a person from Barstool that basically said Washington State's going to come in and they're going to beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss won't be ready. Kiffin won't have his troops ready. And Kiffin responded, "Thank you, I needed that."
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to tell my team that. Do you use that type of motivation for the players? Like, look, they're doubting us. Do you walk in there and say, look at what's going on, they doubt us? How do you use that kind of stuff?
And that's what you do as a coach. You find any little thing that they say or that they do on social media, and you tell your team this is what they think about you.
You grab it. You
Yes,
go.
sir.
Yeah.
Run with
Yeah.
it. It's kind of childish, but
Please do.
You have to.
Yeah.
Anything you can do to get your troops riled up, I mean, we're going for it.
Yeah.
you don't want them to get comfortable.
Opposite side of that, you don't want the rat poison like, oh, you're going to kill him tonight, Coach. You're like, no, don't tell me. And my guys were, yeah, I love it. Coaches have such an interesting mindset and mentality of and superstitions and all, and what to do and what not to do. And, if it works, it seems to.
Oh, if it works, we're going to stick with it.
That's right. All right. Our good friend, head coach Travis Macon, the Etowah Indians. Best of luck to you tonight and your team, sir. Let's get another one.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much. I look forward to talking to y'all next week. Let's get another
Roll, trot.
road try.
We are back after this. Owens, the quarterback, QB1, back in the Serve Pro studio. He's going to roll us to break, and we're going to return with Dr. Jay Allen and more from Etowah Community College on their big homecoming Thursday here on Mississippi Sports Today. Good job. All right, we are back live at Etowah Community College at the Davis Event Center for homecoming activities today. Our good friend Drew Bell just joined us. David Dillard is on assignment in Oxford today. Will Kohlmeyer's also got a busy weekend of play-by-play, so those guys we missed today. But we are so glad to be here. Isn't it fun to talk with coaches? We had a conversation yesterday. Coaches are the best.
Oh, they're awesome. They all have a different perspective too, and they have a different mindset, the way they look at it. It's fun to get to know.
Sense of humor.
Oh, sense of humor.
Something about coaches. Funny dudes.
You have to. If you don't have that, you drive yourself insane.
Yeah, Coach Hammond said yesterday, my livelihood is, really is based on 16, 17, 18-year-old guys. So I have to have a little bit of a, right, isn't that something? All right, well, it is always good to be here at ICC, and we've got such a great partnership with them at Super Talk, and we're super proud of that. Dr. Jay Allen's with us today, and good morning to you, sir, and thank you for having us.
Good morning. Appreciate you having us today. Appreciate you being on campus.
Man, we love this place. It's anytime we come over here and see you guys and celebrate ICC and all the good things going on. And I know we only have 30 minutes left in the show. We could go 2 hours on the things going on here, but how about this week and some of the special things going on surrounding homecoming?
It's always a special week for homecoming, not just for our alumni and those that we're going to be honoring tonight, but also this afternoon, but also for our students that are here currently. And so this weekend at the Monday night dance, I did not attend that, but I heard great things about it. Laser tag was Tuesday night. I would have much more enjoyed the laser tag, but at my age, I decided I probably need to stay at the house.
There we go.
But volleyball last night, and then our pep rally for homecoming last night. Great events. I got to do both of those, and so fun to see our students settling and have a great time.
Well, I know, you're about to induct another legend into your Athletic Hall of Fame, and that's gonna get underway a little later on, as I understand it, here in the Davis
Here in the
Event
Davis Event Center, so it's the event center floor set up for down there. Unfortunately, y'all, I didn't see our new floor. We redid the floor over the summer, and so it's a brand new look. And we can see that sometime, but we've got it covered up with the vinyl to protect it while we have our event down there tonight.
I was gonna take Drew on a game of one-on-one down there.
I would enjoy watching it.
So, today at 4, the award ceremony and inducting, as we said, a legendary coach here. It really made a mark at ICC soccer program.
Absolutely, absolutely. Coach Mike Sullivan, just a great individual, coached both men and women's for a period of time, and then later at just men's. And he's a great individual. I got tickled thinking about that induction today because I know he'll have on long pants. And the one thing that you could count on every day of the year is that coach was going to be wearing shorts. It didn't matter how cold, he was going to be wearing shorts.
Really?
Yes. So I think the only time I saw him in long pants was the day his daughter got married. So, but he was picking up something at the building. That's how I got to see him, because he was picking up something that only a coach. He looked like a coach, except he was really dressed up for Mike. So it's great. But we also got Janika Hoskins, NJCA All-American Women's Basketball player as well from Aberdeen, played and coached for Nancy Gregg. Very excited about her as well.
Yeah, and I mean, you get a handful of All-Americans in all sports, but that's a big deal.
It is.
And one of the greats there, and of course played for Coach Craig. Let's talk about the alumnus of the year. I know this cat.
Yeah, Mitch Waycaster, excited about Mitch, excited for him. He is retired or semi-retired, which I think Kevin told me the new CEO, Kevin Chapmanson, he probably only works 40 hours a week now.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
So, but he's staying around as executive vice president for Renaissance Corporation and Bank, and but he'll be traveling today. His wife, they have out-of-country trip planned, so we're like, okay, you can't cancel that for this, but he's got family that'll be here to receive that for him, and then we'll have a chance to honor him later on as well. So very excited. But I'll tell you another one that's another great individual in our community, in our region, is Randy Kelly. It's our Distinguished Service Award recipient.
Yeah.
His leadership at Three Rivers Planning and Development, partnership with the college through the years and this region is just unbelievable. One of the most visionary individuals I've ever.
I mean, what a lineup here, folks. And you're even these days doing a young alumnus of the year.
Yeah, we started that a couple of years ago. It's been really fun to honor those young alumnus that are making an impact. And this year will be Philip Faulkner from Amory, with owner and CEO of Avid Boats, and what a great new company in Monroe County. A couple of years old now, but since I've been here, my 8 years I've been here, that's come along, and so we're very excited about that. Really, really good addition for us to have that.
Yeah, that's something else. Yeah, that's all going on today as part of the homecoming festivities. And we got another big event coming on the 29th of October. And I saw this and I went, what the world?
Yeah.
Ole Miss coming to ICC?
Ole Miss is coming to ICC softball. We'll be hosting them. Our softball coach, Carson Owens, has a great habit of playing universities. And so we started that last year, his first year playing at University of Alabama, and a number of others. We've already played Mississippi State this fall. So fall ball's a little different than the spring regular season. So we will be hosting Ole Miss on the 29th. It is actually a fundraising event for our softball team. Tickets, general admission, are $10, $25 for a limited number of chairback seats. In our brand new stadium there, our softball stadium.
Yes.
What a tremendous addition to campus. First time ever, softball's had locker rooms on site. Tennis has never had locker rooms, now have locker rooms in that same facility right there by the tennis courts, new grandstands, party decks up top. Just a tremendous addition.
I saw it coming in. Yeah, I was taken aback as you know, the things that go on. There's a construction project just below us here.
Yep.
Always something.
Sidewalk project, that's a really neat project. It's been 4+ years in the making. It's an MDOT grant, and it's a partnership with the city. And so it will start at the top of the hill up here on Main Street, come all the way down the front of campus to Stadium Drive, turn right and go down Stadium Drive to the trailhead of the Waterway walking track. But it'll also cross Main Street at Stadium Drive and go down the south side of Main Street all the way to that trailhead on Main Street there at the access road. So it will have acorn lights along the way. It'll not only make our Main Street beautiful, but it will also improve our pedestrian walk traffic and exercise capability.
Yes,
So it's gonna be great.
What? Drew, I was here back in '84. All right, none of this was.
A little different.
Dr. Allen, you know this.
We've grown a lot, but we don't have to. We have to continue to advance and maintain not only what we have, but also add to that. And so we're proud to have the ability to do that. And we've got a number of projects. Y'all were asking me earlier a little bit about Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A will be opening in January, and we're very excited about that. Not just having Chick-fil-A on campus, but in our Connection Center, a brand new building on the front of campus on Main Street, built purposely there, not only for our students, but for our community, and for people to get off the interstate, come up here and eat Chick-fil-A.
Right.
So, it's the reality. And it is an amenity for our students. It really is.
What a great addition. But, yeah, things going on today, and we talked about, in addition to the game, those honorees, and also, we can't let you, go without talking about the enrollment increase that's been just unbelievable as of late.
It has. It's been great. We've been working really hard at that, creating an environment that students want to be a part of, both in and out of the classroom, and that's something we've focused on, and not sacrificing fun for educational growth, but putting those two together, and it's been really successful. 2% increase this fall, 3.5% in full-time enrollment, which is our equivalency. So that's really how we get our funds from the state, which is great. And then overall, we've seen a 14% increase in enrollment since 2021, so the last 4 years. And that's huge, 4 straight years of increase. And it allows us to do more things, better things, bigger things.
Yep, got the momentum going. Let's keep it up. And very excited to be here today again. Thank you and Adam and everyone for having us here today and for all our endeavors. Man, we stay busy with you guys.
We do, and we like that. I enjoyed seeing you last week at the CDF golf tournament. Drew, I apologize for the damage I did to your course.
Nonsense. He hit it good, Drew.
It was not pretty at times. And,
270 down the middle, come on.
yeah, it was. I hit some down the middle. Unfortunately, it was on the other fairway. It wasn't on the turn fairway I was on, but.
No, he had the shot I saw, and I was sitting on 10, I was perched there, and Dr. Allen came up with his group, and I was like, hey, here's our. So I was being nice.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't heckle you because I was rooting for you.
Yeah. Everybody in the
No
office was heckling me.
That's true. You had enough.
That's right.
So I was just rooting for it, and he put one right straight down the middle. Only one in the group, as I remember.
And I should have left at that point. There was going to get no improvement was going to occur. I should have just walked off the course.
Yeah, if I ever make birdie or par on the first hole, I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah,
that's the highlight. Yeah, the rest of the day
downhill.
gonna be tough. Do you recommend that, Drew? Just quit after one hole or one good shot?
If you get a hole in one.
Yeah.
Just quit.
It's true.
Just go, just get it over.
Of course, I would always say that if that happened on the last hole, that's what brings you back.
Oh, absolutely.
When you have a really good shot at the end in that day, you're like, all right, I'll come back.
It only takes a couple.
And that's golf.
You're right.
If you're playing bad, you can guarantee something on 18 is gonna happen.
Well, and I've mentioned this before on the program. I think one of the reasons, especially older guys like me, not you yet,
I'm there.
okay, but we enjoy this sport because every now and again, you will catch lightning in a bottle.
You're right.
And you'll hit one that you, just like you see the guys on TV,
That's right.
and Rory couldn't hit that better.
Yep.
Then I just stuck that 9-iron within a foot.
Well, that's what makes golf different is I can't do what LeBron James does ever.
No.
But I can make a 20-foot putt, 30-foot putt. I can make one from 100
Right.
yards once in a while.
You can flop.
Craig makes it all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
But like, you can't do that in other sports, and you can when you're 70 years old in golf. And so that's what makes it special.
You can still have a great day on the course.
Yeah.
Do something you hadn't done before.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hold out a sand shot or something. You're like, hey, that's PGA worthy
That's
right
right.
there.
Absolutely.
Now, we can't hit a 350, 380, obviously, but
Once in a while.
yeah,
But that short game.
I love it.
Well, I will say, Craig, I do want to say thank you for talking about you being an alum of ICC, being on this campus. I'm a community college graduate, and I wish more people would claim that and celebrate that fact, because I know the foundation it laid for me all the way through my PhD coursework, but more importantly, just that grounding and connecting to our community. And it's so neat who we get to serve and how we get to serve them across our region. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, we're very proud of our ICC history, and back in the day it was IJC, and we had Mike Eaton here, and Wayne Newsome, and it's led Roy Crescent. I mean, just absolute, just the gold, these folks.
Roy still comes around to baseball games. It's always good to see.
I saw him at the last one. Great community here, great team at ICC, And again, Dr. Allen, thank you very much for being with us today, sir. Always a pleasure, my friend. All right, we have a few things to go over. I wanted to mention.